Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Wednesday, the 21st of October. We are going to do a Celtic cross spread with the Druidcraft Tarot. If you would like to book yourself in your own personal Celtic cross reading, and also I'm offering the free flow reading where we just let the cards just pull as many as what we want to tell the story. £25. It's a special that's on at the moment. Email me last couple of days, guys, for you to be able to grab yourself a personal reading. Okay, so let's have a look. It's midweek. We're near the end of the month as well. October's gone quickly, hasn't it? Why can't I get my words out today? Oh, seriously, this is the third time I've tried the intro to get these words out. Okay, let's just settle into this energy. Let me just pull, I don't want those ones. Let me just pull the Celtic cross and we'll have a chat. It's 10:33. The cards on take 2, because this is take 3, did not want to come out of the box. They were kind of stuck in the box. Well, we always know why we use this deck, don't we? By now, guys, come on. It's 10 of Pentacles, the only one that looks pretty dismal. Okay, that's the challenge. I'll show you the cards in a moment. Let me just get my head around them. I'm not sure what's going on here. Whether a past commitment is over. I think it is. I feel like this is the aftermath of a separation. And I feel it's a separation of a home. This masculine's on his own. Okay. We'll find out some more. And I felt like this masculine is putting on a bit of a front, as if, you know, the single life is. The single life for me. Okay. Not a sailor's life for me. A single's life for me. Okay. But I feel it's a bit of a front. So this feels very much as if someone's split up from somebody and they're happy on their own. Or so they think. They think the single life is for them, but it doesn't really look like this. They might be having a rethink. So I want to say maybe they're getting over the burden of their previous relationship. Yeah. Okay. So we have someone who's being sneaky. I feel like they're being sneaky. They're not quite telling the truth. Yeah. 7 of Swords. This is the card of deception and envy. This is the underlying energy. You can see there's a masculine here who, I'm not sure. He looks quite tired, doesn't he, and worn out. I think it's enough of the facade, really. 7 of Swords is the underlying energy. I'm going to quickly go through these with you and then we might read from the book. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. He's cutting down an olive branch here. Peace, I want to say. This is what we're talking about, and this heavy burden of someone carrying the weight. I feel like they want just a peaceful life, but what are they cutting down here? Now the challenge is there's a connection. This is a home connection, the 10 of Pentacles, that's put a lot of pressure and weight on this masculine. This is the challenge. Commitment, responsibilities, And maybe these responsibilities aren't all these divine masculines, because it does seem like he's single. Now, the past energy is the Ten of Cups, which makes me feel that there was the hope, the optimism of working things out, I feel like, within this connection in the past. So I feel like this masculine's put in so much effort, time, into this connection, and it's not satisfying. Now, I feel like the connection has dissolved. It could have just dissolved itself, just naturally. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. That's the past energy, the Ten of Cups. Well, the current energy is the Three of Cups, and there's all masculines here who are celebrating. Now, normally it's feminines in this card celebrating. So I feel like this is a masculine who's celebrating being single, no woman, no cry kind of thing going on. Okay. In the future, you do have him at the Nine of Cups. So he is like ready to go again. When you get to the Nine of Cups status, you find yourself, you find your own inner joy. I want to say you find you're happy again. But you do feel a little bit alone, like something's missing. So we have like I don't want to say it's a revisitation of the past. No, it's not. Because you're just going to recreate this. But there is an olive branch that is being cut down. Someone wants to say sorry to someone. Okay. So this masculine's ready for his Ten of Cups. Behind the scenes, he's resting, healing, rejuvenating, not laying down anymore. He is up. It's like he's connecting with nature, like talking to the trees. So finding the comfort and peacefulness of nature. It's like he's by the tree of life. So I feel this masculine is actually asking the divine, what should he do? He's not sure. He's got the Sword of Resurrection on his lap. It looks like those three swords, the Three of Swords that are normally in a heart, means that you're recovering from past heartache. The swords are out. I feel there's been a recovery. So this masculine has recovered. And what he once thought was his plan, which was to stay single. Well, how's he feeling about himself? Conflicted inside. There's just boys here, just playing together. Oh, they're playing. Conflicted inside. And then we have the little, what is he? A cockerel? I don't know. Rooster? A rooster. We'll find out some more about this Five of Wands, because this masculine's feeling conflicted. But it's like these boys are all playing. The boys are back in town. What comes with, you know, being single? If you choose the single life, you could, like, choose to play the field a bit. But I don't feel this masculine wants to do that. He just wants to be single and thinks that it's going to be okay without without any interest or attraction. I want to say towards or from the opposite sex. Anyway. How this is affecting others. This masculine's unhappy. He's just, it's like he's actually refusing to take a look at love. There's two cups there. The Three of Cups have kind of been showed here and here. There's one that's knocked down. And I'm feeling this masculine actually does want true love. The Two of Cups. So he's conflicted. It's like he's going back on his words. It's like so I don't know whether or not he's been talking to others and saying, you know, oh no, I just think I'm best just staying single. And then it's like he's kind of realised, who am I joking around with? Because like he's saying to the boys, no, I'm just playing. No, I do want to actually settle down. Okay. So how this is affecting others? Well, they're seeing that you're gloomy. Hopes or fears, there's a tower. That's all I can say about it as a tower. There's going to be a shock. The shock of your life for someone. I felt like this is being, like he's put himself in a dungeon. Well, no, maybe not a dungeon because it's a tower. I don't know how deep that goes. He's put himself in the tower, like locked himself away. It's like, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. No, I'm not coming out to play. It's that kind of energy. The masculine being Rapunzel. So I feel like he's in a tower here. Locked himself away. The outcome, this is hopes or fears, hopes and fears. It all just feels a little bit beyond his control now. This is when the universe steps in. The outcome is actually the rebirth. Someone emerges, reborn. So he's received the call here. He's heard the call. I want to say that's the call of his heart. It's craving love, true love, divine love. There's the reading. Let's have a little bit of a deeper look into this. Tarot to go. Let's do it. I feel we're going to read this book, not the Druidcraft Tarot. Okay, that's cool. I was just about to say, let's get these little diddy cards out. And I want to say, I feel like the Divine Masculine might be feeling a bit small at the moment. I thought you said you wasn't interested, like in romance or love or getting involved with someone. And it's like this Divine Masculine's changed his mind. Let's have a look. These little diddy cards. The Seven of Pentacles. Let's have a look at this first because there's two topics we're going to be talking about. Seven of Pentacles. It's a time of harvest. And I want to say it's knowing when the right time is to release these burdens from yourself. You're on your own. There's no need to carry them. Drop the burden. Let's find out what the Seven of Pentacles wants to say. So, who is the masculine going to reach out to? It does look like the Divine Feminine. It's the Empress energy. Let's read about the Empress. Oh, I've gone a little bit shaky. This masculine's really nervous. Oh, he looks really teary there, look. Hold them up like that. So ruled by Venus, the Roman goddess of love, symbolises the power of motherhood, the earth and practical wisdom. With a garland of stars and images of fruits, the Empress is both beautiful and bountiful. The stars in her crown represent the signs of the zodiac, including that she is the mother of all. This card suggests luxury and abundance and could indicate pregnancy. Okay. So I feel like this is a Divine Masculine giving birth to this new relationship. Well, we have a Ten of Wands, a heavy burden that he's carrying. It's like it's been aging him. And then you have this beautiful, bountiful Divine Feminine that's in the mist. In the mist. Ten of Wands. The Lovers. Okay. So carrying the burden, I want to say, of this connection, without actually really letting anyone know, as of yet, I feel that's going to change. This masculine's changing his mind. Heavy burden of being in love with someone else. And I want to say, and that's kind of what has affected this connection here. The lovers, let's read about this heavy burden being carried with the lovers. Feels like it's too much to carry now. Associated with the sign of Gemini, the twins. So that will definitely indicate divine masculine, divine feminine energy, the twin flames. The image depicts lovers in an embrace while an angel looks on. Gemini seeks a soulmate, a new love. This card suggests love, friendship and partnership. Also represents the duality of earthly and divine love. Well, there's definitely this divine love coming from the divine feminine here, which it feels like the divine masculine can feel, can pick up on. So the challenge is this. Ten of Pentacles, getting over the past, dropping all these burdens so that then you can go again. There's a lot of responsibilities. I don't feel that they're all yours, divine masculine. They are maybe commitments that you feel you owe. Feel like you owe someone. And that could be because you've been keeping this a secret. Heavy weight on your shoulder to carry. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles, which is the challenge. Well, the song I keep singing is whoa, whoa, oh, after the love has gone. Okay, I don't know the rest of the words. So the challenge is we have the Hangman. So the divine masculine, he's like frozen. It's not really fight. It's not really flight. He's just frozen. Fighting's here a bit. But that's internal. It's like he's frozen in time here. The Hangman. Pausing to reflect. The divine, as it brings that tower in, actually, the divine will hold you where you need to be, divine masculine. I want to say in love, until you feel the divine love. They will hold you there until you have your awakening. You get that aha moment. So it's like your whole world's been turned upside down. Let's read about the Hangman. Calm and alert, the Hangman doesn't appear uncomfortable in his suspended state. Well, you look uncomfortable in that state now. So you've definitely been putting on some kind of front if the Hangman is not appearing to be uncomfortable in this state. It suggests a step backward, a distancing from everyday concerns, indicates a period of rest and reassessment. Something new is on the horizon, but you must be patient. You're losing your patience then. You're being told to be patient. I can see the look on your face, and it looks like how this is affecting others. It looks like you can't actually hide it from others either. It's like someone at some point is going to ask you what's wrong. What's the matter? Well, the matter is love. It's like love is all that matters. Let's look at this past energy, Ten of Cups. This is like you really worked hard. You tried to create this for yourself. Ten of Cups in the past. It's like this was your vision for your future. It doesn't look like it turned out like that. So let's have a look. That Three of Cups is really just kind of shouting, done with the women. Ten of Cups. So this masculine's found himself, I don't know, it feels like he's found himself alone. It's interesting because I'm actually feeling this energy of, it could be that you're not actually that bothered about what happens here, the dissolvement of this connection. I feel that you're bothered now about love and about feeling that again, but about this connection, I'm actually feeling as if maybe it's correct what the Hangman said. You're not actually really affected by the loss of this connection. It's more about you moving forward. Because the Four of Pentacles here, he's got a cheeky smile on his face. He's on his own, so it feels like he's not part of this household. I was going to say you. So I'm speaking directly to the Divine Masculines now. Looks like you may have had a payout. So maybe things were set up nicely enough for you to actually have quite a nice payout here. Four of Pentacles. Let's read what this Four of Pentacles wants to say, because this is a past energy. Feels like the dissolvement of that connection, you're not actually really that bothered about. You're cutting down the olive branch for the Divine Feminine to go towards this divine love. But in the past, maybe everyone got what they wanted in the end. And it looks like you, Divine Masculine, got your hands onto some money. There's a sneaky energy here. Okay. Feel like it's karma playing out. Let's have a look at the Four of Pentacles. Feel like you've come out of this okay. I don't feel emotionally you've come out of this okay. Although I believe the burden was released. A lot of weight off of your shoulders. You're still carrying some. But that seems to be about a lover. Not a past partner. As in a partner you already had a commitment with. I'm not feeling much love lost there. Four of Pentacles. Let's have a look at this past energy. The miser clings to his goods with all his might. He can't move because he's holding on with his feet. This card is a hint to loosen your grip on material things in order to help restore the flow of creativity and energy. Okay. So I feel like whatever the Divine Masculine achieved from this separation of this connection, of a partnership he had in the past, he's come out all right. He wants to kind of hold on to that money. Selfish. There's definitely selfishness because it's for the boys. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is in this mode of chilling out, really, just enjoying his time alone with the lads. I don't feel it's going to last for long. Okay. It's like if he has money, he's trying to hold on to it. So there's fear here of a lack. And the thing that's lacking from this masculine's life is love. Let's look at the Three of Cups. These guys here celebrating. Maybe this masculine has the mindset that women just drain you financially. Three of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. You've got that coin. It's like, what are you spending this money on, Divine Masculine? Food? Fruit here on the table. Looks like you could be hanging out, you know. Well, seeing as there's all men here, I'd say a working men's club. So you're definitely socialising with other masculines. Drinking, having a nice meal maybe. Could be sharing some knowledge here. You could be telling people you're better off without a woman. Knight of Pentacles. Let's have a look. This is your current energy. The Knight is depicted in carefully tilled rolling hills, the country squire on his estate. He takes his responsibilities seriously and finishes what he starts. Loves the natural world. I picked up that. Finishes what he starts. So I feel, what have you started? Your own little revolution here of independent masculines that don't need to put up with greedy, narcissistic feminines. Well, that's quite good. That doesn't mean that all women are like that, though. Finish what you started, but I feel as if you've kind of stated that you're better off single. So you're going to go through with that for the rest of your life when your heart is craving love. 9 of Cups. Let's read the meaning for this card from the Rider-Waite. Contentment, achievements, realisation of dreams. A time for enjoyment and celebration, a rewarding emotional life. Someone may be missing from your life, or you may feel strangely lonely. Having been through difficulties in the past, now close relationships and warmth abound. Inspiration and creativity, any obstacles will be easily handled. Make sure you appreciate your blessings. Appreciating your blessings, in the past you've held on to them so bloody tightly. You needed to loosen your grip. So it's like you didn't appreciate what you have been blessed with. You have been blessed with this divine love, with an Empress, with a divine feminine. And it's like you overlooked it. Okay, well, let's have a look. 9 of Cups. After difficult times, what did it say? Close relationships and warmth abound. 3 of Rods. You're waiting. What are you waiting for? That manifestation, that ship to come in. It's in the future. Wrong book. A dignified man watches from the shore as ships return to the harbour. Trade and bargaining are on the horizon. Although compromise is necessary, you are negotiating from a position of strength. So I feel like you're going to be ready to negotiate. Who with? I feel it's going to be with this divine feminine here, this lover. It's time for negotiations. Okay. Are you negotiating with your heart? Is your heart saying to you, come on, let a little loving. Well, it's conflicting. Oh, okay, we'll come to that in a minute, how it's affecting you. Behind the scenes, you're resting, rejuvenating, healing, awakening. The 4 of Swords. Connecting with nature. It's like after you've got yourself some real good fresh air, you have this, positive perspective about you. And you're thinking about offering love. You're being careful with it. Got hurt in the past. Okay. Feels like you were careless in the past with love. Have you turned your back on this, or is this what you're thinking about? Behind the scenes. Knight of Cups. Astride a white steed, this knight gazes upon a chalice, the Holy Grail, asking, is this true love? That's the Holy Grail. So, astride a white steed, this knight gazes upon a chalice, the Holy Grail, as the road winds before him. This attractive and persuasive individual is on a quest, perhaps romantic or spiritual. Okay, so he's on a quest. It's either romantic or spiritual. I say it's both. It's divine love. An invitation or proposal is on the way. Does he reach out? He is feeling strangely lonely. What could be the cause of that? He thought he had everything he needed. Well, we have the conflict. Feels very much about if you get into a committed relationship, does that mean you lose your freedom? Well, it shouldn't do. With the right connection, with the right relationship, you should feel as free as a bird. Freer than ever before. Okay, Ten of Swords, you're down. This is heavy. You've lost your marbles. You're wanting to cover your face now. Okay. So I feel like you want to hide. Maybe you don't want to hang out with the lads anymore. How you're feeling about yourself? It's like all of a sudden you're done with it. Okay, Ten of Swords. Maybe it's not what you thought you wanted. Seemed a good idea at the time. This is a card of perfect desolation. Major changes are on the way and resistance is futile. A path clears itself, giving way to something new. I felt like whatever happens, it's out of your control. It's like whatever you were thinking was best for you, Divine Masculine, the Divine says, we're just going to clear this up now. Okay. So how this is affecting others. Four of Cups, you're unhappy. That's a card of inner depression, shall we say, that you're trying to cover up. Four of Cups, we need to pull a card first. This is how it's affecting other people. Your eyes look so watery here. You look like you're daydreaming. The Two of Cups is right there. It's like the signs are there showing you. And then you have that cup, the Holy Grail, right behind there. Behind you. You're not looking at any of them. I think you're thinking about them though. Eight of Swords. I feel like this is your Divine Feminine. I feel like you both... Okay, I'm caught in a trap. I can't walk out. I can't walk out of this trap. The Divine Feminine looks like you're in a trap as well. Colonel Abraham. Oh, oh, I'm trapped. Like a fool, I'm in a cage. I can't get out. You see, I'm trapped. Can't you see I'm so confused? I can't get out. Okay. So we've got a bit of suspicious mind going on there. And then we've got someone who's who has imprisoned themselves in a tower. Let's read this Eight of Swords, how this is affecting others. A blindfolded and bound figure is surrounded by danger. This difficult situation cannot be ignored. This girl is dangerous. If bad news comes, face it squarely, even if there is nothing you can do. Something's coming. If bad news comes, face it squarely, as there's nothing you can do. Oh, if there is nothing you can do. So a blindfolded and bound figure is surrounded by danger. This difficult situation cannot be ignored. If bad news comes, face it squarely, even if there is nothing you can do. Well, let's look at this. Bad news or good news? Good news? Bad news? Depends how you look at it. Okay, the Tower is here. Hopes or fears? Don't worry about it. The universe is taking over here. This is like all the shadows. If you come out if you come out the shower, if you come out of the tower or the shower, it's like you're facing your demons. And if you were to come out of the shower, you're more likely to probably have a look in the mirror after you've had a shower, as you clean your teeth and all that kind of stuff. Like the first thing I tell myself is to get your happy on. Like part of your routine, but It's like looking into the mirror. You can't even bear to look into the mirror to face your own shadows. Well, you're going to have to. Okay. Have to face your shadows. It's like there's shadows here in the water. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Good place to start. I'm asking you to change his ways. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles. That is your divine counterpart. That is the wife card. Queen of Pentacles. And it's like she appears. You see her. Do you see her reflection in the mirror? Okay. Do you see how the two of you are alike? Surrounded by fruit and flowers, the dark-haired queen holds a rabbit, familiar symbol of fertility. Sensual and earthy, she enjoys abundance in many areas of her life. A lover of luxury, she is quick to share her wealth. So there's this lack here in the past. You're holding on to all your pennies. And then you have your divine feminine here who's willing to, she's a lover of life. She's a lover of love and willing to share her wealth, whether that's spiritual or material wealth. The outcome is you have a rebirth. There's that rabbit that she's holding. Fertility. Is she ripe? Is this a good time? It feels like it's a good time. It's time for harvest. Is this ripe enough now? Is it right enough? Okay. Well, you're doing some writing. Rebirth. Knight of Rods. It's like your passion's been amplified. This book. The knight bears the emblem of the dragon, fiery, passionate, and ready to take on the world. And this is the divine feminine. She is like the world. She's the divine mother, the divine lover. Okay. So the knight bears the emblem of the dragon, fiery, passionate, and ready to take on the world. This is a sign of the explorer. Also signifies travel, adventure, a change of residence. It's a bit of a deep reading today, Divine Masculine. Let's look at the bottom of the deck to go along with this deception, envy. Feels like regret, mistakes. It's 11:11. It's time to rectify that. With yourself first, and then with another. There you are in Hermitage. In your tower. You coming out? Let's read what the Hermit would like to say. Associated with the sign of Virgo, the natural healer of the zodiac. An old man leaning on a staff holds up a shining lantern. He shows the way to wisdom and enlightenment. This strong healing card suggests looking inward, seeking the inner path, an opportunity for self-knowledge. That's the outcome. This masculine is the outcome. Well, it's the underlying energy. They're seeking for spiritual understanding. Okay. Still not sure what this is going on here with writing. So, could be just distracted, trying to get on with his work and just being distracted here. Could be studying. Lily snoring. Could be snoozing. Those who snooze, lose. Okay. It's okay to take those naps though when you're connecting, but to go to bed just to kill some time, just to pass away time, is that's not going to get you far. Okay. Let's have a look at the enchanted now. If you have an impulse to do something, you're best to follow that impulse rather than waiting on it. You don't want to lose an opportunity that's being presented, and it is being presented to you, Divine Masculine. That card, oh okay, 2 cards. Just as Jasper comes in, I can hear Lily snoring. Bless her. Okay. Cleaning house. Got to prepare. Especially if you're going to be inviting company. Okay, cleaning house. Card number 37. It comes after that commitment. It is time to clear the clutter to make way for better things. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? I think so. You won't be cutting down an olive branch. Thoughts, memories and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. You don't have a clear conscience, Divine Masculine. You're carrying the weight of this love connection. And it's weighing heavy on your heart and it's having a toll on your body. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about its value. Be honest. Clean house. It's very much about you being honest, living an honest life in integrity, Divine Masculine. Okay. Encouragement. You're definitely getting that nudge. You definitely have the divine behind you here. The divine's backing. It's whether or not you actually follow that urge, that nudge. 54. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power and into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored. And the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. Okay. Wow. Let's have a look at a power of love. These are your activation cards. Let's see what we want to activate today. Oh, it's a bit squeaky there. Divine Masculine, you're going to have a willingness. Your willy, sorry, your willingness. It's like your willy's willing. What about you? So no, we're not going there. Okay. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. And I don't feel that you're even going to contemplate anything else. You don't want to get yourself back in a toxic relationship, okay, that drains you. So you are able to compromise if the end result is love. So this has got to be it for you. It's like all or nothing. Willingness. You have come to the earth plane to learn to accept the things you cannot change, as opposed to those you can. Life is a constant game of discovery, but no price can be put on any experience because each one transforms you. When you are willing to look inside and begin to change your habits, self-imposed fears and perceptions, only then will you be able to see your true self. The catalyst for transformation comes from your willingness to forgive, open your heart, and be honest with yourself. You are never too old to learn, and each day should be filled with excitement about how your perspective will be altered. You can gauge your spiritual growth by your willingness to learn from and accept another. By keeping an open mind when conditions change, you expand your knowledge of life. Allowing love to radiate through you and in everything you do brings divine awareness to all those in your sphere. Rigidly adhering to your dogma is doing a disservice to your growth. The willingness to accept others and their individual path is a soul strength. And that is the last card in the deck. Willingness. Should we have a look at how you're feeling? Let's see what the affirmators would like to say. 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness. Yeah, it's not self-help. It doesn't really sound cool, does it? It's pretty cool when you get into it, though. Okay. Affirmations. Let's see what affirmation is coming out for you today. Strength. It's a bonus card. You are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. What's that six-pack be on? No, you're strong. Sorry, I don't mean to mess, but look. Been out with the lads. Okay. Strength. Let's get another one. Bonus card. You've been infused with this power, divine masculine, divine power, to get you through this. I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. I've gotta make it through. You will make it through. Peacefulness. And that's where you'll find yourself. In this peaceful state. Then you know you've connected. It's like a little gypsy wagon here. Okay. Would you like a tarot reading? Come into my wagon. I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. Now, that would be so nice, wouldn't it? I have a peaceful, tranquil, and untroubled heart. This is where I choose to spend my time. I can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. My heart is a special property, and I'm going to keep it that way so we can all keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. Wow. This is about being strong enough to give love the chance to grow. That's nice. What's the bottom? Inspiration. It's getting louder. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon it will be a flawless speech voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is what you're doing here. You're getting there. It's going to be a flawless speech. Okay, you're practicing your speech. It's 11:22. Okay. So I'm going to look, see whether anything really jumps out. Mermaids and dolphins. I think we might need to hear from the Mother Mary today. And I'll finish off with that message. Let's have a message from the magical mermaids and dolphins first. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. This has been coming up, guys, quite a lot. I want to say on both sides, simplify your life. Peacefulness is all that's invited now, so allow it in. Your energy has been fragmented and it's time for an adjustment. By drawing this card, you're asked to take drastic measures to simplify your life. Divine Masculine, I don't know what's going to happen, okay, but the Divine is doing something and it feels like it's completely out of your control. But you are going to have to get a grip of it, a handle onto it. A handle onto it? Pick up a brush. Okay, you've got to start cleaning out some shit. Your energy has been fragmented and it's time for an adjustment. So you're going to have to brush yourself down. Okay. Pick yourself up, brush yourself down. Let's carry on. By drawing this card, you're asked to take drastic measures to simplify your life. This means clearing your home of unnecessary items, cancelling subscriptions to extraneous publications, saying no to demands on your time, getting organised and being more effective with respect to your schedule. You may feel that such a project is overwhelming. However, if you take one day a week to whittle down the clutter, you'll feel an enormous lifting of weight from your soul. This results in an energy and esteem boost that will enable you to complete the tasks at hand. Your soul and body will thank you for your simpler life. Wow. Definitely preparing here, guys, for the simple life. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. It's interesting. I'm picking up the feminine's energy here. I feel like with Simplify Your Life, the clearing of energy inside and out, the clutter, things that you're not really wanting to take into this this rebirth of yours. Work on that, both of you. I felt like even if it's just one day a week and you're both doing it, that's like 2 days. Okay. Don't ask why my mind went there, but it's like with double, it's like double troubles coming up. But there's 2 of you that are actually. It seems like you're both tackling this. You might not be aware that you're both tackling this and that you're on the same page, and you're preparing. But we have worthiness here, and I'm just feeling. I'm picking up this energy from the 8 of Swords. You both need to watch your worthiness. We picked up on it yesterday about it rubbing off. I think it was in a pick a card. Rubbing off. On little confirmation there from the birdie. How worthy do you feel? You should feel extremely worthy and accepting of this great blessing. Why not? You've done the work. You are a divine feminine and a divine masculine. You know it. You know your worth. And then we have worthiness coming. So it's kind of like you know your worth, but will you allow yourself to accept what the divine actually wants to deliver to the pair of you? So know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. You've been blocking your manifestations due to deep-seated beliefs that you don't deserve them. Now, I've been working with you guys on this kind of like for the last week, I'd say, about your insecurities, that we keep piping on about it, okay? So that's in the pipeline. You've been blocking your manifestations due to deep-seated beliefs that you don't deserve them. Manifestations aren't rewards for good behaviour. They're efforts of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings and actions. When you allow yourself to receive, you help with God's plan to demonstrate love everywhere. Accepting heaven's help isn't just about you personally. It's about allowing yourself to be helped so that you can help others. Accept good graciously and affirm, "Thank you for gifts that come to me now. I gratefully accept them for the good of all." It's getting really interesting, isn't it, guys? Let's spin this around. Where are the Mother Mary cards? Okay. Let's end with the Mother Mary. It's 11:27. Let me just put some of these boxes on. Okay, well, it's only one box. Felt like more. It's not as bad as it seems. You feel that there's a lot to do. Once you get into it, there isn't. Just take one day at a time. But it's like every day, just make sure you work on something. Just one little thing that you can do to help clear away, either internally or externally, the shit that you've picked up. That could be attitudes, shitty attitudes you pick up, behaviours, what we allow. And then also the crap we pick up that we hang on to within our home. Okay, let's end off with a message from the Divine Mother, the Mother Mary. I've got two cards. Card number 27, I just said it was 11:27. Okay, Our Lady of Sacred Waters. And Our Lady with the moon at her feet. I so noticed the moon here, guys. Okay. Oh, we've got two full moons this month. Okay, on the 1st and then on the 31st. Two full moons this month. So interesting, worthiness. We'll have a look at Our Lady of the Sacred Waters. Card number 27. I feel like I want to read all of this message. And then we just read the beginning part of Our Lady with the moon at her feet. I am the sacred guardian of the holy waters. I offer you cleansing, healing, regeneration and the miracle of life. I bring you the blessing of moving forward through emotionally letting go. I honour and support your emotional life, helping you tap into its potential healing power. Dive into the sacred waters of your being, and I will greet you as you emerge renewed and ready for the next stage of your life journey. Check this out. I will greet you as you emerge, renewed and ready for the next stage of your life journey. We hold the earth in our bodies, the air in our breath, and fire in our hearts and bellies. We also hold the endless depths of sacred waters in our emotional field. We can use these different parts of us to live our lives, our bodies for movement and connection, the fire within to fuel us with motivation, and the air for inspiration. We can allow the flow of emotional waters to gift us with cleansing and healing. These different elements have their own valuable purpose in our life and spiritual growth. There are moments, however, when only the flow of emotional waters can really bring us healing. No matter how we may try to forge ahead with the fire of motivation, or make fresh, new, inspired plans, or attempt to bring situations to a head through practical means. Sometimes we cannot gain any traction through those methods until we let our emotions flow. And big message from yesterday. That was yesterday's main message in the main reading. The Oracle of Our Lady of Sacred Waters brings you guidance that you will benefit greatly from more deeply exploring emotional expression at this time. This might involve speaking your emotional truths from the heart, without fear of ridicule or rejection, or needing validation from another, but expressing them simply because they are your own feelings and have innate value to you. It might involve journaling. And that could be what this chappie's doing here. Journaling. Or it may involve writing letters, to people from your past, which you do not send, saying all that you have not as yet been able to say, so that you can gain closure and let go. This process makes more energy available to you. You might need some time alone to grieve. You may even need some time to really connect with your happiness and feelings of satisfaction after coming through a difficult time, to let joy flood your being through dance or playfulness in nature. This oracle comes at this time when great movement internally will push external forms in your life to change. Your emotional release is energetically influential and can move your world, helping you step forward with easy gracefulness. Claim your right to your emotional truths and expressions. Write, dance, cry, yell, hug the trees, and place your body on the earth or in the ocean and relax into feeling held. Let your body express its emotional energies and know that these are the very waters that will nourish the garden of your life into bloom. This oracle also brings a particular message. What you have been sensing emotionally has merit and usefulness, even if there is no logical explanation or supportive physical evidence as yet. Things are not always as they seem, but your emotional instincts will let you know what you need to know. Trust them. Assessing our emotions can be a skill that many of us need to learn. I was saying assessing, it says accessing. Accessing our emotions can be a skill that many of us need to learn after being trained by social conditioning to push them to one side and be governed by our intellectual processes instead. If you are finding it difficult to really access your emotions, then the following healing process will help you learn this valuable skill. Don't worry if you need to repeat the healing process once a week, for example, for the next few months, or every day for a week or 2 or 3. We're coming with that cleaning. Okay. You will become increasingly emotionally intelligent through your patience and curiosity, and through your willingness to practice the skill of attention to become aware of what you feel without judging those feelings or shutting down. You deserve access to the sacred waters of your emotional being. Don't worry, the mother won't let you drown in there. She will guide you, instead, to learn how to swim freely and emerge cleansed and ready for your next life steps. So let's do this healing process and affirmation. An endless clean blue ocean is before you. Sense its peace and power. Rising up out of that ocean now is a shining, divine feminine being. Clothed in the waves, her hair shimmers in the sunlight. She raises her hands towards you, and you are showered in water from the ocean. It might be a light stream of water or a big, thoroughly cleansing wave. She will deliver to you what you most need. If you have pleasure or fear, uncertainty or joy, or any other feeling or thought, as this is happening, just stay present to it and allow it to come and go. Finish your healing process with this affirmation. Our Lady of Sacred Waters, Holy Mother Mary, Bless me with your healing, cleansing grace. Help me to release fear, shame, or guilt about my emotional life, and to have the courage to flow emotionally, that I may be fed by sacred waters and nourished in all facets of my life, in service to your plan of love. So be it. That's it. Well, let's read this, a lady with, I've closed the book up, a lady with the moon at her feet. Did we have yesterday Our Lady of Divine Direction? We've definitely had that one recently. This is the card after. Let's read it. I have heard your heart prayers. I have heard you calling to me silently, in suffering, wanting to let go and grow, and finding that despite all your efforts, still you must endure. It is as if you are sinking when you want to rise, falling when you want to fly. I come to you now with the moon at my feet and ask you to put your trust in me. I will help you outgrow that which no longer serves, so that what you struggle to attain now through effort in time will come naturally to you. Have faith, what you want is possible, and I will help you get there. It's lovely reading, guys. Okay, let's leave it there. Have yourself a fantastic Wednesday, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.